Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. This is Trend Riding Lab. If you're new, make sure you like this, subscribe, keep us motivated to drop this content every day. So let's get into it. So GBP USD on the daily chart, as you can see, overnight price has been melting off the map after that rejection. Like I talked about, I said that we were going to hold that level and then start to dip down. So we did start to get this impulse direction to the south. So I do think bears do want to continue in the short term. Definitely for the day, right? So looking at this right now, we did approach this right shoulder over here, right here. So we can technically trap bulls up at that level before price can start moving further down. But we are not going to look for sell opportunities at the moment. What I really want to do is I just want to wait for price action to just kind of exhaust. I do want these bears to just continue this trend out, looking to miss the whole trade. And then around 11 o'clock, when the market typically reverses, we are going to look for a short-term squeeze to one of the levels, when price action starts to form. So at 11 o'clock, after this thing does sell off, we are going to be looking at levels like this 1.27830 support. We're going to be looking at that 1.27330 support, and we're going to be looking at that 1.25900 support. I know that sounds kind of vague, but once we get to those levels, we'll kind of know if price is going to start to find support from there, right? One thing that could happen is this thing can technically wick up at any moment, and if that's the case, I do think bears would continue bearish for the remainder of the day. So if we come back a little bit later, it's still 8 o'clock right now, we're going to let price action form. But if we come back a little bit later and price does start to squeeze up to that 1.27970 resistance and above, then we might see sell setups form, right? So it is a little bit early. It's 8:02. We'll come back at 9 o'clock when we have a little bit more price action. I do think that this thing does want to continue to sell off for the next 9, 10, 11, 3 hours. So we're going to let this thing continue to sell off. And then once we get to one of these support levels, we will look to smash a short-term buy opportunity for a nice, 20, 30 pip gain. So we'll see you guys in a bit when we get a little bit more price action, and let's get it. As you can see, price did find the support at 1.27700 support level. So overall, price did hold this level on the hourly chart. I do think that this is a bull trap. I do think at 10 o'clock, this thing is going to be taken out and start moving lower. Once that thing does get taken out, we are going to look for buy opportunities into the 11 o'clock hour, but we are not looking to take any buy opportunities or short opportunities yet. We do have high impact news at 10 o'clock, so I do expect price to do something. So we're going to continue to be patient at these levels, and like I said, overall we are going to look for opportunities probably somewhere at this 1.27500 support, and yeah, that's about it. So we'll be back in 10 minutes when we get this news announcement. We're going to continue to monitor price action, but at the moment we don't have any opportunities, but eventually we will. So we'll see you in a bit, and let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, we had that news. We had this little wick up over here on the news announcement, and then price did dump down. So buyers are technically interested. I just think, price wants to liquidate all these short-term buyers to be before price can start to move up. Our overall target is going to be at this U resistance that is on like a 1 minute chart. As you can see over here, I do think price wants to move up to this high right here at this 1 minute chart. So basically I'm just waiting for the hourly close before we get anything. If price does happen to hold this support level, I am going to wait for price to dip down to this 1.27500 key support level. And then once we get like our little rejection to that level, we are going to smash that buy opportunity up to there. So we're going to wait for this opportunity to set up. It is getting late. It's 10:45. But we might just get an extra hour into this because I kind of knew that we were going to be trading a little bit later today. So that's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking for the entry somewhere at that 500 support. When we get that 500 support, once we're in the trade, I'll come back, update you guys, and see what's good. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Let's get it. All right, guys, as you can see, we are approaching that level. We are only going to enter this when we get a 5-minute rejection to that level. So we're going to be patient, wait for the next 5 minutes. Once we get that rejection, it's going to confirm it, and then we'll trade it up to that 750 high. So we'll see you guys in a bit. If I don't post it when it's rejecting, we'll post it once we get up there. So see you in a bit. Let's get it. All right, guys, one more 5-minute chart. At 11:15, we're going to get that 15-minute candle bearish. Right when we get that opportunity, we're going to smash that buy opportunity right under that 500 support. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to smash that shit, and let's get it. All right, guys, as you can see, price dropped below that 500 level. We took that opportunity once, like at this level, like right at that wick. We drew down a little bit, and we just got out of the position. So we got out like 400 to 570 for a nice 15-pip move. I know price can probably move up to that trend line, but it's getting late in the day, so I don't really want to hold into the later hours of New York session because this thing is technically overall bearish. But I wouldn't be surprised if price did wick up because it is early in the week, so I do think, that there is a possibility that wicks. But it's all right. We're going to take what we got and call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you like this, subscribe to keep us motivated to keep putting this shit out every week. Let's get it.